So for 41, you need to know that parallel lines have no solution. The same lines have infinite solution, and lines that cross have one solution. So like, let me give you an example of what these look like. If you graph two lines and they're parallel, that's no solution. If you graph them and it graphs right on top of itself, that's infinite. And if you graph them and they cross, that means there's one solution. So let's go through these. This first one I'm going to have to solve for y. So I'm going to do this. I'd move my 20x. The opposite of a negative is a positive. So bring down your 8y. And I got a positive 20x and a minus 12. To move that 8, I would divide by 8. So 20 divided by 8 is 5/2. 12 divided by 8 is 3/2. Okay, I gotta do the same thing here. I would start by doing minus 5x. So that's going to give me negative 2y, a negative 5x, and a positive 3. Divide everything by negative 2. So that gives me a positive 5/2 x and a negative 3/2. So let's graph that. So this one down here, I got 5/2 x minus 3/2. The one up top, I got 5/2 x minus 3/2. Now, you can look and see, wait, I typed in the exact same thing. So I know it's going to be an infinite, but let's graph it in case you didn't notice. So there's my first line, and the second one graphed right on top of it. So this one's going to be an infinite solution because it was the same line. All right, let's graph this second one. It's nice and already solved. So I don't have to do any math, I just have to graph them. So I got 5x minus 4 and 5x minus 5. Let's graph those. All right, so those are two parallel lines. They're not on top of each other, they're parallel. Parallel means there are no solutions. Let's graph these. 2x minus 3, negative x plus 3. All right, those cross, so I know they're going to have an answer if I find it. Second trace 5, enter, enter, enter. X is 2 and y is 1. So, if you watch the video and you still miss number 41, I want you to try these 3 problems. So pause it and do these 3 problems. Also, write down what you think the correct answer should have been and why you missed it. To do 42, you should just put it in y equals and graph it. So let's go through this. If I give you the graph and I just want to know which equation matches, let's type in A. Negative 1/3 x. Graph it. It does go through 0, 0, and it does go through negative 3, 1. So A is going to be the one that matches here. The other way, if I give you the equation, so this example is negative 1/2 x minus 5. See which graph it looks like. It's going to look like this one. So there's the graph that matches. So if you watch the video and you still missed 42, I want you to try 1 and 2. So pause it and do 1 and 2. Pause it and do 3 and 4. And also, if you missed 42, write down what you think the correct answer should have been and why you missed it.